Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to Friday Night Smackdown. And as you can see, we have the Animal Batista starting off the show, and he's looking good. Hollywood really paying off for the big man. The Animal Batista making his way out to the ring. I believe that he has got some words to say in front of this SmackDown crowd. So let's see exactly what is on the Animal's mind. What has he got to say? So the Animal Batista is out here to announce that he is the general manager for Friday Night Smackdown. So SmackDown's general manager is the Animal Batista. Monday Night Raw have Shawn Michaels. So we have a big announcement for tonight. The Animal Batista wants to bring SmackDown to be the main show out of Raw and SmackDown. He wants SmackDown to overtake Raw, so he's trying to do that with a big show here tonight. He's starting off with a men's Money in the Bank qualifying match between Seth Rollins and Finn Balor. That's going to be one hell of a show. Then we also have a United States qualifying match, as Gunther earlier tonight has actually handed the championship back to the Animal Batista. Gunther has said that he wants to go for the main title. He no longer wants to be a part of the mid-card title picture, so we'll see how that shapes out. We've got LA Knight versus The Miz there, and then to finish things off, the main event, we have women's action for the SmackDown Women's Championship, a fatal 5-way, as we did not actually get a champion drafted to SmackDown for the females, so we'll see how that goes. Let's get straight into it. The first matchup. So we have Finn Balor versus Seth Rollins as our first matchup here on Friday Night Smackdown. Which one of these men can get themselves going over onto Money in the Bank? We'll soon find out. Right, let's get into this matchup. Finn Balor, a big competitor. Can he take down Seth Rollins? Seth Rollins, formerly known as the Monday Night Messiah, now looking to weave his magic over on SmackDown, looking to maybe get himself in that Money in the Bank qualifying match. He's had that briefcase before. Can he get back there? Can he get back to the top of the mountain? Some people would argue he's so good that he doesn't even really need a championship. But let's see how he starts off his universe mode against Finn Balor here tonight. So here we go, Finn Balor versus Seth Rollins. First matchup on Friday Night Smackdown. See what these two superstars have in store for us. Seth Rollins coming straight out of the gates. Judgment Day are at ringside, so Seth Rollins is going to have to keep that in mind. Dominic Mysterio and Damian Priest watching on, whilst the Prince with some quick strikes against Seth Rollins in the corner there. Two very talented individuals with plenty of different weapons in their arsenal. They have the agility, they have the technical ability, but who's going to be the one to come out on top and get themselves in that Money in the Bank ladder match? We know that Braun Strowman has already qualified for that match over on Monday Night Raw. An absolute dominating performance by him against Karrion Kross. If you have missed that, then make sure you go ahead and take a watch, go back and have a look at that to stay up to date. But for now, Seth Rollins could have been maybe going for a pedigree there if he had connected with the kick to the midsection, but Seth rolling out to the outside. Finn Balor playing up to the crowd. And Finn Balor diving over the top rope out of nowhere, wiping out Seth Rollins on the outside. A big elbow now to the side of the head. Finn Balor looking to dominate this match, and Seth trying to get himself back into it. That's what he needs to do if he wants that briefcase again. Finn Balor now, big stomp to the midsection. And then a kick across the chest. The count is getting close to the 10. Is Finn Balor maybe going to be looking for a count out victory here? Seth is having none of that. Taking things back into the ring. Oh, but Finn Balor's quick with the strikes. Meanwhile, Seth Rollins not having any of that. Reverses it. And he's bringing down Finn Balor. And he's got him in the crossface. Is Finn Balor going to tap? He's right in the middle of the ring. He's nowhere near the ropes. Can he escape? Yes, he can. Manages to somehow get Seth Rollins rolled over. Using his own momentum against him, I guess. And Seth Rollins sending Finn Balor out to the outside now. And Seth getting a bit frustrated, it seems. Inside the ring, he's going to the top rope. What's he got planned here? In front of the Judgment Day, Seth Rollins! Amazing athleticism from these two men so far. What a matchup this is. Batista really is making a statement with these matchups that he's put on tonight. What a show we have. Later on in the main event, we have that fatal 5-way elimination match for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Oh, and Seth Rollins, he's got to be careful here. Judgment Day, just coming for a bit of a closer look. Dominic Mysterio saying some things to Seth, trying to put him off, but Seth's having none of it. Seth is focused. The count is on a 7 now. These two need to be thinking about getting back into the ring. An 8 count, and Finn Balor. Seth Rollins may be looking for a count out victory here. No, okay. He breaks up the count. Seth Rollins wants to do things official. Doesn't want any excuses from Finn Balor. Big suplex here, no. Finn Balor maybe managing to slip down in behind. 3 count now. Would Finn Balor have taken a count out victory? That's the question. Driving Seth Rollins into the barricade. Seth just taking a breather here while Finn Balor makes his way back into the ring. Finn once again playing up to the crowd. Makes his way back out. He's not going to take the count out victory, it seems. He's going to slam Seth Rollins face first into that barricade. That's got to hurt. And now for a DDT on the outside. My word. These two are not leaving anything on the table. Really putting each other straight through it. Oh my goodness. And Seth Rollins driven down neck first into the flooring out there. I know it is padded, but it's still got to hurt. That padding only gives you so much protection. Especially when you're driven head first, neck first, down into that floor. It's not pleasant. These two doing a lot of action outside. Are they going to make their way back into the ring? No, a DDT from Seth this time. My word. Now Seth going after the legs of Finn Balor. Probably quite smart. Finn, his main attack is that coup de grace. If you take out the legs, then he can't really drive those feet into your chest. For that finishing maneuver, but Seth also wiping out the legs of Seth Rollins. Now Seth into the cover. Going for the pin. Just a 1 count. Finn nowhere near being finished off just yet. Now slamming Finn Balor down into the mat face first, but Finn with a quick kick up. And a sling blade. And a drop kick to the side of the head. Finn Balor missing with that kick now. Finn Balor trying to gain some momentum. What's he after here? No, reversal by Seth. Seth looking a bit desperate, trying to go for the pin. No, can't quite get the victory there. Dominic Mysterio looking a bit disappointed, and Seth could be lining up the curb stomp. And Dominic Mysterio up onto the apron, distracting the ref. Finn Balor could have maybe lost this match. He's got Dominic Mysterio to thank here. This would have definitely been a 3 count. The referee sliding into position now. Is Finn Balor gonna kick out? No! Seth Rollins still managing to pick up the victory, even though there was that big distraction. Finn Balor just took too much damage. That curb stomp, it was enough to finish this match up. There's Dominic Mysterio the apron there. Just trying to fiddle with the ropes, but it wasn't enough to save Finn Balor. So a big victory for Seth Rollins. He qualifies for the Money in the Bank. Dominic Mysterio and Damian Priest are absolutely furious. They can't believe it. But that man, Seth Rollins, heading to Money in the Bank. So moving on, and later on tonight, as we discussed earlier, we will have that fatal 5-way elimination match for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Alexa Bliss, Liv Morgan, Bayley, Rhea Ripley and Queen Zelina are all involved in that. However, as for now, moving on to this United States qualifying match between LA Knight and The Miz. LA Knight is the first one making his way out here. What an opportunity this is for this man. If he's able to get that championship round his waist, that could propel his career towards the main card, maybe even towards that Universal title. What an opportunity it is for LA Knight. But he's got a big opponent in The Miz. A veteran, well seasoned is The Miz. He's got tons and tons of experience, and he'll be looking to add another championship to his resume. So The Miz coming out here for his first appearance in this universe mode. With his neon colours. How can this man fare in his debut appearance on SmackDown? Let's get into it. So men's United States qualifying match. Ignore the writing that was on the Miz's shorts just there. We'll get into this matchup. LA Knight with some big strikes to start things off, and a little bit of a slap to the back of the head there. Now side Russian leg sweep. Really attacking the back of the head of The Miz. Maybe trying to send a message possibly. The Miz not really having too much fun here, but LA Knight getting a bit distracted by playing up to the crowd, and The Miz taking advantage of that. Can't give The Miz any of those kind of opportunities. He's going to take those opportunities, and a big knee to the side, or to the midsection should I say, of LA Knight, and now The Miz just going to stamp on the fingers. Painful that is. The Miz taking out his frustrations on LA Knight, and a big jab. Probably learnt that from Logan Paul during their time together. The Miz trying to stay on top here, but LA Knight with a big neck breaker just there. The Miz getting back into it. Going for a neck breaker of his own. It's almost like what you can do, I can do better. That's the kind of impression I'm getting from this matchup, and a big clothesline to the back of the head of LA Knight, who makes his way to the outside, and The Miz going to the top rope. The Miz wiping out LA Knight on the outside. Now, he's measuring LA Knight with a big kick to the midsection now. I'm just having some words with LA Knight here. And driven into the barricade, LA Knight. Oh, able to slip away. And again, avoiding The Miz. Just one step ahead here. Oh, this may be a big mistake. He's taking some jabs to the chin now. And The Miz targeting that leg of LA Knight. And a big left hand from LA Knight, trying to work his way back into this one. These two kind of have similar personalities when you think about it. They both believe that they're the best. They both believe they should be at the top of the mountain. So this is a big opportunity for them both. The Miz, meanwhile, powering out of that pin. LA Knight with some words for The Miz now. Some big right hands. And another slap to the back of the head. LA Knight with The Miz up on his shoulders. And driving The Miz face first into that turnbuckle. Now he's choking him out in the corner. The referee's telling him to get off it, otherwise he could be disqualified. But meanwhile, LA Knight just going to go straight into the pin. Is this enough to put down The Miz? No. The Miz powers out once again. A big strike again from LA Knight. The Miz smartly making his way to the outside, trying to create some space here. Went for the chop, but he missed. Now he slips in behind. And an inverted DDT on the outside again to the back of the head. These two really targeting the back of the head, and the Miz didn't realise LA Knight would be back on his feet so quickly. A big neck breaker once again from LA Knight. And now a wicked clothesline. These two really going back and forth. Evenly matched, you would say. LA Knight driving the Miz face first into that steel post. And letting the crowd know what he thinks of him. And a big neck breaker once again. I mean, we've got to be careful here because the count getting close to that 10 again. LA Knight not taking that count out victory, making his way back into the ring. The Miz has to be careful as well. Taking too many hits to the back of the head, he might get a concussion. But meanwhile, LA Knight looking to finish this off. The Miz driven head first into the mat. And that's it. LA Knight qualifies for the United States Championship match at Extreme Rules. Well, well, well. A big finish there. And the Miz may need some medical attention. He took plenty of strikes to the back of the head there. LA Knight. A big victory for him. Could he be looking at his first WWE title and potentially propelling his career to the top? We'll have to wait and see at Extreme Rules. So a quick look ahead at Money in the Bank. We have two people qualified already. One from SmackDown, one from Raw. We have Braun Strowman and Seth Rollins, both qualified for that Money in the Bank ladder match that is coming up in just over a month or so. We've got Extreme Rules first, where we do actually have LA Knight, who's qualified for that United States Championship match. We don't know how many people are going to be involved in that match just yet, but we're going to have to wait and see how that goes. But meanwhile, we're going to get into our main event now. The SmackDown Women's Championship on the line. Let's get into this. So here we are, tonight's main event on Friday Night Smackdown. A fatal five-way elimination match for the SmackDown Women's Championship. So whoever can last the full length comes away with the gold. Whoever can last this, survive this, should I say, they're going to deserve it. First up, we have Alexa Bliss coming out here with Lily. Can Lily maybe give her some good luck? Gonna have to wait and see. So, Alexa Bliss, first opponent. Who is it gonna be? We have Liv Morgan out here, former SmackDown Women's Champion. Got two former champions already out here. Alexa Bliss, well seasoned, well experienced. Liv Morgan looking to regain her crown as the Queen of SmackDown, I guess. And the next opponent we have is, well, it's a big time player. It's Bayley, the leader of Damage Control. Looking to gain her first WWE title since returning to the WWE with Damage Control. Imagine that, the control that she would have over the women's division, as she's been stating that she's looking to do with Damage Control. Getting that title around her waist would be a big statement. And the next up, we have probably, I would say, my favourite to win the whole thing here tonight, to survive the whole night, Rhea Ripley from the Judgment Day. We saw Finn Balor from Judgment Day already out here tonight. He couldn't pick up the victory. Can Rhea Ripley maybe have a better start than he did? We're looking to regain that crown at the top of Friday Night Smackdown in the women's division. She can definitely do it. She's definitely got the skills to survive here tonight. And we're just waiting for the last competitor. Now, who is it? So, the last competitor is actually Queen Zelina herself, the self-proclaimed Queen of SmackDown. So we do have some news that she obviously got attacked during the draft, and she isn't actually quite 100% here tonight, but she said this is an opportunity that she can't miss, and she still wants to get out there and prove to the whole division and prove to the audience why she is the Queen of SmackDown. So you got to respect that. I wonder if Charlotte Flair is going to be backstage at all. I wonder when we're going to find out what that attack was all about during the draft. Let's get into this matchup. So, Fatal 5-way elimination match for the SmackDown Women's Championship. There it is. On the line. Who is going to become victorious and be the first Women's Champion on Friday Night Smackdown. Whoever wins this will go down in the history books for this universe mode. The first ever SmackDown Women's Champion. The ref rings the bell and we're underway. Let's see what kind of matchups we get right off the bat. And Bayley just absolutely knocking down Rhea Ripley with a big right hand there, while Queen Zelina and Alexa Bliss going at it in the far corner. Oh, and some wicked clotheslines here from Rhea Ripley, just taking off Queen Zelina's head. Oh, and a big kick as well to follow. Now Alexa Bliss already going for the weapon. She's brought out a table already. Well, things could get really interesting. And look at that from Queen Zelina, showing off her athleticism. Alexa Bliss having none of it, wiping out the Queen. Now Bayley taking down Alexa Bliss, turns her attention to Rhea Ripley. My personal favourite of the match is Rhea Ripley. She has the power, she has the strength. I think she could really do some damage during this match. Now Queen Zelina, what's she going for here? Sending Liv Morgan to the outside. She may be going for a suicide dive here. Queen Zelina, big kick to Liv Morgan on the outside. Rhea Ripley trying to eliminate Bayley there, but to no avail. You have to say that whoever wins this, it's going to be a big champion to take down. And even if you don't win this, you're going to be looking to try and put in a good performance, because Batista, I'm sure, will be watching on and will be seeing who his main stars are for the women's division. Rhea Ripley and Bayley really going at it on the outside. Queen Zelina trying to eliminate Alexa Bliss there, but failing to do so. Liv Morgan with the steel chair coming round. She was going after Rhea Ripley there, but Bayley just wiping the both of them out. Taking a chair for herself, and oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, Bayley with the steel chair. She looks like she's threatening someone in the crowd. Crowd need to be careful here tonight, it seems. One of them could get it. Liv Morgan teaming up with Rhea Ripley against Bayley. Now Rhea Ripley sending Liv Morgan over to the side. Meanwhile, back in the ring we have Alexa Bliss and Queen Zelina going at it. Liv Morgan makes her way back into the ring, so does Bayley. Punches being thrown left, right and centre, and Bayley with a Bayley to belly. That was absolutely out of nowhere. Liv Morgan about to be eliminated. No, she powers out. Strong performance there for Liv Morgan not to be put down so easily. After being struck with a steel chair, Bayley wanted to try and just put her away and end her night. Get herself one step closer to that championship, but it wasn't to be. Now Queen Zelina with a big Hurricane Rana. And could this be it for Alexa Bliss? We'll never know. Liv Morgan wiping out Queen Zelina and now going after Alexa Bliss. Rhea Ripley meanwhile. Oh my goodness, a sunset flip from Queen Zelina, looking to eliminate Bayley, and she's gone. Bayley, the leader of damage control, is out of this one. What a big elimination that is for Queen Zelina. Wow. Probably one of the favourites. Oh my goodness, a drop toe hold. Queen Zelina probably caught her face on that steel chair there. Now Liv Morgan. Big knees to the face. Queen Zelina just playing up to the crowd. Could Rhea Ripley be the next eliminated? No, Power's out. Queen Zelina making her way over to Alexa Bliss. Meanwhile, in the ring, Liv Morgan going at Rhea Ripley with that steel chair. But Rhea Ripley able to slam Liv down to the mat. Could this be it for Liv? She may be out of this one. No, she powers out, showing that heart and that determination. And now Rhea Ripley with the steel chair. She's trying to show Liv Morgan this is how it's done. And a big drop kick by Alexa Bliss. Rhea Ripley still taking that steel chair to the back of the head of Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan could be in the same sort of situation as The Miz if she's not careful. The Miz is backstage receiving some medical attention, I can confirm. We're yet to find out whether he has any sort of injuries. Medical staff just want to make sure that he's okay and he's fit for action, because you never know whether he's going to be involved next week. And now Alexa Bliss maybe going for that DDT onto the steel chair. I think this is it for Liv Morgan. I'll be shocked if she can kick out. A big move onto that steel chair. A really slow count here from the ref. Well, it doesn't matter because Liv Morgan's still eliminated. I mean, I don't know if the ref took a shot or something during this match, because that was the slowest count I've ever seen. Queen Zelina with her own DDT, looking to pin Alexa Bliss, but no. She breaks up the pin. And then a big Hurricane Rana, taking that steel chair out of the hands of Rhea Ripley. Alexa Bliss going straight after Queen Zelina. Queen Zelina looking like she's a bit knackered here. Takes herself to the outside for a breather. Probably smart, to be honest. Alexa Bliss missing with a clothesline. I don't know what's going on with me today, mixing everyone up. And a steel chair to the back of the head once again from Rhea Ripley. Queen Zelina takes her into the corner by a big elbow. Now Alexa Bliss trying to get herself involved. Just 3 of these women left. Which one of these women are going to be the SmackDown Women's Champion? We've got the Queen Zelina, Alexa Bliss and Rhea Ripley. Oh my goodness, a big chair shot to the back of the head, and Rhea Ripley is going to take advantage of that. But a big power out by Alexa Bliss. Queen Zelina with a drop kick. Just trying to keep both these women down. A big kick to the face again. Really targeting that head of Alexa Bliss. She needs to be careful, as we said. She doesn't want to be in the same sort of boat as The Miz with a potential concussion. Oh my goodness, look at that. A big knee strike to the face, and then a big strike with that kendo stick by Rhea Ripley. Just absolutely, oh my goodness, snapping that kendo stick across the back of Queen Zelina. This could be it. Queen Zelina to maybe be eliminated. No, she powers out, showing her heart and her determination. Alexa Bliss looks like she might be going through something out here on the side, just outside the ring. Maybe struggling with her thoughts. But meanwhile, inside the ring, Rhea Ripley looking to eliminate Queen Zelina with the submission hold. Alexa Bliss just looking on. Can Queen Zelina get herself out of this? I'm not sure if she can. I think this might be it for Queen Zelina. She's been in this hole for quite some time now. Oh my goodness, she gets herself out of it. Alexa Bliss making sure Rhea Ripley stays down. And now Queen Zelina into her own submission hold. This could be it for Alexa Bliss. Things can change in an instant. Is Alexa Bliss going to tap out, or can she get out of this hold? She's in the middle of the ring, nowhere near the ropes. Rhea Ripley just waiting, just watching. No. Alexa Bliss able to get out of that. Well, we have 3 very strong competitors as the final 3 here. Rhea Ripley looking to maybe eliminate Queen Zelina, but for some reason Alexa Bliss broke up the pin there. Interesting. Maybe she doesn't want to be one-on-one with Rhea Ripley, and you can't really blame her. I don't think many people would. Queen Zelina going underneath the ring, looking for the kendo stick. Meanwhile, Rhea Ripley managing to kick out. Oh, and if that had connected with that kendo stick, then Alexa Bliss could have been in big trouble. Big elbow. And a big slam. Oh no. Rhea Ripley taking advantage of the distraction. Queen Zelina was distracted with Alexa Bliss. Could this be it for Queen Zelina? Queen Zelina is eliminated. Now Rhea Ripley one-on-one with Alexa Bliss. We were saying in the draft, is Alexa Bliss going to be her normal sane self, or is she going to be losing her sanity? And so far she seems to be okay. She's had her moments in this match, but I mean, this isn't going to help. Getting absolutely wiped out by a kendo stick. Oh, a big drop kick though from Alexa Bliss. One of these two women will be our SmackDown Women's Champion. Alexa Bliss, Rhea Ripley. Both showing some good performances here tonight. Big right hand from Rhea Ripley into the suplex. Showing off her power before she goes for it. Look at this. Impressive stuff from Rhea Ripley. And she slams her down to the mat. Into the pin. Could this be it? And we have our new SmackDown Women's Champion from the Judgment Day, Rhea Ripley. Finn Balor didn't have such success here tonight from the Judgment Day, but Rhea Ripley makes sure that the Judgment Day stay on top by getting that gold, getting that SmackDown Women's Championship and bringing it home for the faction. Big performances here all around, really. A bit of a surprise that Bayley was eliminated so soon. But all around, every single one of these individuals absolutely put on a show, put their heart and soul into this one. But Rhea Ripley is the one that stands tall and comes out on top. Rhea Ripley with a huge victory, becoming the SmackDown Women's Champion. What a performance this was from her. And oh my, look who it is. Ronda Rousey making her way into the ring, staring eye to eye with the new SmackDown Women's Champion. Well, Ronda Rousey sending a message. She's coming for that title. So Rhea Ripley able to survive that fatal 5-way elimination match. What a performance from her. Now we're going to move on to Monday Night Raw on the next episode. We're going to have some interesting matchups there. If you are enjoying this series, then make sure you drop a like, subscribe as well. We're going all the way to WrestleMania in this. So I will hopefully see you in the next one for Monday Night Raw. And yeah, peace out guys. Catch you later.